Hello everyone, welcome back to the Parthia Let's Play. Last time we kind of finished our little skirmishes over Marv and are now in the process of consolidating our holdings. Food is still a little bit of a problem. We can't tax some of our other provinces because we'll run out of food, leading to public order problems if we do. So hopefully within these next few turns we can get our armies back up to full strength and see what the Hindi factions here in a little bit over to the east, what they look like strength-wise. I think we can realistically expect to take them out fairly quickly. I don't think they're a particularly strong faction, and although they do have a few missile units, they won't be as bad as, say, the Cath, who we were skirmishing with last episode. We also had, not the Cath, but the other nomadic faction in that province declare war on us. They immediately peaced afterwards, so I have a screening force near our capital. Yeah, that last faction. I have no idea how to even begin to pronounce that. But we've got a screening force right here. I think it'd be better suited to bring him over here. We should be fine in Nisa, and I'd rather have a few extra forces available for the inevitable attack into the rest of Bactrian territory. It's just a single stack right here. It looks like a lot of spearmen, not a whole lot of missile units. We'll see what's going in Capsine as well. We'll have extra food next turn, which will be very useful. Our income's starting to go up, so things are looking on the up and up. There's not a whole lot of stuff for us to do right now. Let's see if we can get a trade agreement with no, they still don't want to trade. And I have a feeling these guys don't want anything either. Kind of peculiar that they're at war with the Saka up here, and they decided they wanted to go to war with us. And then they immediately peaced out. But I mean, it's the AI, what do you expect?
I am here then.
Yeah, not a whole lot we can do. Actor Pactan is joining Extra Wars now, looks like.
And I will answer with my master's
The Kolkis usurpers, I think they're in this region up here, as well as the Seleucids and the Mushki, which are in this area right here. Sometimes they get kind of big, so that'll keep them busy for a while. Just make sure everything is looking good in the faction tree. We're looking much, much better. Now that we got everyone under the same household. And we got a -5 with some of our rival houses. So let's throw some games in a couple of places and then send them as diplomats. Not really a fan of that bigot trait. I think Moravia is the place to throw games. Bactria, public relations is gonna drop there anyway. Public order, good lord, I can't talk this morning. Yeah, let's send you to improve relations. Let's send you to Akshapaktan. Let's just keep them from getting any bright ideas, and Moravia will froze some games there. Alright, we're looking much better there. Almost up to full strength with our veteran army, the Watchmen. And we could think about recruiting another army, but I'm gonna wait until we have a few more consolidated territories before we do that. Just curious if tax. We're down 7 food if we tax. That's a lot. It does give us a lot of money though. So I think for now we just kind of bide our time, get those markets up. Let's get some extra research rate, and we'll end turn there. I'm gonna go make some coffee real quick. Give me just 1 second here, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. While that is brewing, we can get back to checking out what the AI is doing. It didn't look like the Hindi faction was doing a whole bunch. Just kind of moving their navy around, which is good, because if they did declare war on us, I don't know how well we would fare. Maybe we can drag the actual Paktan into war with them. Or they may be going for Sheriks right there, so that's one less stack we would have to worry about. If they do, it could make piecing with them a little awkward, but we'll worry about that a little bit later. Okay, didn't really help our case with Actor Paktan. She returned injured. And let's get a little bit extra public order so when we start taxing this region, it doesn't fall. Okay, so that's the an admiral. Still need more food. And we also need grain. This will help us in the winter months, though. Let's see what autumn is doing for us right now. Extra wealth from agriculture. That's always good. Always good.
A man is magnificent, as you command. I shall scout
Let's set
ahead.
up. Okay, so this is good. In Capsine down here, they have a grain pit, and well, I suppose getting cattle isn't bad. It would be nicer if they had gold already built up. We can just destroy that barracks that they're building. Let's see what's going on with Bactria.
Greetings. Do
Okay,
not
so
waste
Bactria is
time on
willing to peace out
ill-chosen
with us.
words, although an hour or two bathing would have been useful.
So let's get peace with them, as well as a little bit of gold.
I make the offer of peace only from a position of strength. To offer peace, this senseless war can end today, but only if you see matters as they... Your new offer is fair. I swear by... I will listen carefully to your word.
Okay, so that puts us in a really good
I greet
position.
you as befits
Now we
your
don't have to worry
reputation.
about them
Greetings,
coming
friend.
down from the north when we make our move on these provinces.
Awaiting march.
my lord. We fight for you, my lord.
Okay, that looks very good. Let's position all of our forces to grab a single province, and when they're done replenishing, we should be able to make our attack. And they've got a good food network in most of these settlements. Pura down here is more military, which isn't too worrisome. I don't think we need a ton of income, so we could set up an additional army and place it in the south to make sure that our holdings down in Bam and Harmosia don't get taken. The garrisons do look fairly strong here, so I'm not too terribly worried. But it would be good to have a general down there just in case.
Ready for battle. I would travel the world for Parthia.
Got some good cataphract units. Yeah, once I get signaling, I may consider building non-horse archer focused armies, because I'm sure you guys want to see something other than just horse archer spam the entire playthrough. But at this point in our playthrough, we're in a really good spot. The only way we can get taken down is if they kind of just all dogpile on us, which I don't think is going to happen, especially with Actropactan in the west taking on so many different factions at once. They're really the only one who'd be scary enough to put it at risk. And the Hindi are so spread out that we can just pick them apart one by one. I wonder what happened to Parsa. We'll have to check. We'll have to check out the provinces to the southwest. See if Actropactan took those over, because that could be a little bit scary. Give them a huge income bonus over us. Not that it's really going to matter. They do have those shield bearers that can give us a bit of a run for our money, which is the only reason I'm a little nervous about them growing in power. The Seleucids may start to poise themselves to attack them, though, so we got that going for us.
By the flame.
And these guys are declaring war on us again. We can probably just peace with them.
At your command.
We just got someone into the party. I think it might have been this guy.
Ready for orders.
Alright, let's see if we can get a peace agreement.
Before you say anything,
I don't understand why the AI does that. Declares war, immediately pieces out afterwards.
as the arrow flies.
Okay, so we're losing a little bit of money. It's probably because we're in the winter months.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Okay. And that veteran leveled up, thankfully.
Mitra, watch over me. You march. Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord. How may I
Our armies are looking fairly strong. Let's see who else got promoted.
My words are
Diplomats. Get some extra line of sight. Will you just trade with me?
Welcome, friend. Welcome.
No, you won't. Okay. Seleucids.
I will
At
listen
war with
carefully
everyone.
to your words.
And
I will listen.
Bactria.
I cannot
still,
say for how
they're starting to rebuild a little bit, but it's going to take them a while before they're
I will do you the honor of
a threat to us. Let's go ahead and probably on this next turn we'll make our move against the Hindi factions.
Immortality is mine.
With our income starting to drop, although I have a feeling it's because it's just the winter month, we need to start thinking about expanding. I have a feeling we have good public order without our generals in the provinces at this point. And we can grab a ton of land here in very quick succession. We'll see if they're done building those grain pits in this province down there. Be one less thing for us to build. That way, hopefully, we can just occupy. Although looting and sacking these settlements may not be a bad idea. Or at least looting and possibly raising. I don't know if we want to enslave or take on any additional slaves now that public order is starting to fall a little bit.
We fight for you, my lord.
Okay, so we have an important character. Arsace the Second. I'll check that out here in a second. We can adopt him. Yeah, let's go ahead and adopt him. And we have a 4% risk for rebellion. Doesn't look like we can do a whole lot because we're running out of money. Alright, so grain pits are up, and we don't really care about the barracks being built, so let's go ahead and declare war.
greetings, most excellent friend. Be at home. And if the river dries up, what will...
Awaiting Parthia's bidding. None will escape.
Yeah, not a whole lot of missile units. Should be fairly easy to take. Looks like they abandoned this city. And this one as well.
Let them cower before our might.
So now the question is, do we want to go ahead and claim these two provinces in order to help us with our taxation problem? Or we could just tax, and we could do this. Marv isn't in terrible shape public order wise. We get another rank into our dignitary over here, and he should be able to fix any public order problems.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord. Advance! Your next command, my lord.
And there's no one in their regional capital either. Okay, I think we move in on a couple of these. This one will loot and sack.
And great glory!
That way we can get some extra money to deal with our political problems. Shouldn't be too difficult. Only a couple of peltis. Medium cavalry. Okay, looks like they're moving out towards us. Let's see if we can get those cavalry eliminated sooner rather than later.
Awaiting orders.
Our general is under attack.
Ready. Forward. An order. Speed.
There goes the general's unit. Going into that flying wedge.
Ready. Once.
Just running into a hail of arrows. It's absolutely glorious.
Noble horse archers.
And that should be the end of them.
My lord, say.
Hold your fire. Just picking off those spearmen.
Order. Quickly now. Orders. Passion. In service. Forward.
spears, and we can do some charges against those peltis. Gonna try and lose less than 10 men. See if we can do it.
At speed.
It just looks like the AI doesn't know what to do. Run towards me, run away. And run towards me and then run away again. Tamabara units are just so spread out. Just go in and hit them.
Quickly now!
Run them down. Cause them to rout. Shooting into the backs of these units over here. Very good. And those units have routed. Also very good. This Indian militia just getting torn apart. Still have plenty of ammo too, so this should be fairly easy from the rest of the for the rest of the battle here. Don't even need to chase these units down because as soon as we win, we take the province. Always makes things considerably easier when you're making the attack and they sally out.
Cavalry! Missiles ready!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
It's the general's unit. No, it's not. Surprise, normally the general's unit runs out of ammunition first, because they have considerably less than the normal horse archers.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Cavalry! Missiles ready! Horse archers! Noble horse archers!
Okay, let's just get a couple more units to rout here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Horse archers!
Conserve your ammunition. looks like these guys are completely out of ammo.
We await your orders. Forward! Quickly now!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Noble horse archers! Awaiting orders.
Well, we may not be able to pull off the less
One
than
of our
10
units has used all its
casualties
ammunition.
goal if we have to start charging into these garrison units.
Noble horse archers!
Definitely not the end of the world, just kind of a fun little challenge I wanted to set for myself.
Ready.
Don't think I got around the flanks of the enemy units as well as I should have.
Noble horse archers!
Now if I can get them to separate a little bit, that would be very helpful.
Noble horse archers! Noble horse archers! Noble horse archers! Orders, my lord! Noble horse archers! Charge! Forward!
Okay. Surround those militia there.
What are your orders?
Should be routing here any second. And all that is left are these skirmishers. $61. Still not bad. This will give me some much needed income. We'll see whether we should raise or sack or not. Or loot, I should say. We're definitely going to sack. It doesn't really matter how low the initial public order is here. Well, since all the captives are killed, I suppose that would mean we wouldn't enslave that many people. Yeah, so let's loot.
At your command.
That, and we'll get some farms. And we also have positive income now. Zero risk of rebellion. Let's take this settlement as well. No cavalry whatsoever. So we just need to encircle all of those non-levy troops, these four up here.
Noble horse archers! Battle group awaiting.
Now this province is going to be attached to Bactria, so I think we may just raise this one.
Horse archers!
Oh, actually no, this one has the grain in it. I think we just occupy it.
Riders
I
advance!
don't think we raise it.
Advance at speed! That's the archers!
Okay, let's get in close.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Horse archers! Parthia! Horse archers! Noble horse archers! For honor!
Take out those skirmishers.
Horse archers! As you wish! Parthia! Horse archers!
And we'll begin to encircle them. Yeah, I'm surprised these guys didn't break immediately. Most skirmisher units do.
Horse archers! Horse archers! Missile armed raiders!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Orders, my lord!
Yeah, these skirmishers, they didn't want rout. Did not want to rout at all.
Our general is under attack.
Missile cavalry at your
Okay,
command!
keep our distance. Keep hitting those Indian militia.
Forward!
They're wanting to run away from us quite a bit, offering their rear to us.
Awaiting orders! Ready! Whatever royal! Riders advance! Advance!
Okay, let's get out of there.
Horse archers! We are at your command!
Keep retreating. Keep your distance.
Horse archers!
Rinse and repeat.
We await your orders! Orders! Quickly now!
Good thing about this army composition is that
Fire!
means I kind of get to not run around as much, give my horse archers a more stable platform to fire from.
For Parthia! Forward!
We're just working on that
Horse archers!
general's unit completed as quickly as possible, therefore making the other units more likely to rout.
Parthia! Horse archers! Horse archers! Forward!
See a lot of red tops on that banner. So these guys are definitely going to break much faster.
Horses! Riders, advance!
Hopefully means we won't have to do too many
Parthia!
cavalry charges. We'll just continue to fire to the spearmen.
Ready! We are at your command! Advance at speed!
Alright, they're starting to retreat. A lot of their units are wavering.
We serve the king! Parthians! As you wish! We understand! Swift and Envious! Our orders! Parthian horse archers!
These units are breaking off. Just a few more spearmen left.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Orders! Advance at speed!
They're kind of just caught in a crossfire at this point. No real way for them to turn to minimize casualties.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And the perfect time too, now that we're running out of ammo.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Our orders!
Right, one more unit remaining.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
My lord! Riders! At the devil!
Don't charge him. Don't charge him. Just keep shooting him.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Parthian horse archers!
Well done. Very well fought. Very minimal casualties.
Parthian horse archers!
One of our units has used all its...
Let's see what we ended up with. 12 losses. Definitely not bad at all. And most of that's probably from friendly fire. Yeah, half of that's from friendly fire. They only killed 6 of us. Very appropriate quote from Julius Caesar down here. Hopefully this will solve our food problems. And let's go ahead and occupy.
Ready for orders. At your command.
Seems like it's not for some reason. It's a little peculiar. I'm gonna go ahead and get that.
How may I serve Parthia?
And let's get you a few more horse archers.
Fight for our cause.
Hopefully when this comes online next turn, that'll help. And let's move our spy down here. That's why, because we aren't stealing food anymore. Let's move you up here.
I cannot pass here. Is there nothing more?
Alright, and likely we'll have to fight off the scions of Xerxes here. And then we'll just quickly retake Capsine. I think I'm going to let this episode go for a little bit longer, just because we're kind of getting into a lot of land grabbing and a little bit more, a few more fights. So this one might run a little bit longer, because I don't want to leave in an awkward point. We're in the middle of a war. I have a feeling this will, after we eliminate these two stacks, this one and the one down south, we won't see a whole lot of resistance from the Hindi factions here. Could auto resolve, but I don't want to do that. They do have a lot of archer units though. I think this time we do actually do. I think we do that. My thought process for that is, oh, we didn't lose any units either. Excellent. With the number of archer units they have, I don't feel completely confident that we would have depleted them to a point where if they... Actually, I should have thought that through a little bit more, because they would have been stuck in the city. They wouldn't have been able to sally out and attack us after that. Over here at Eucradia, we have the garrison sallying out, as well as the first men. So we'll just use all of our ammunition, deplete them as much as possible, and then retreat, attack again.
Battle group awaiting orders. Orders, my lord.
Now we want to try and only engage the enemy army, because the army can sally out after this, and we need to beat them.
Enemy
in the next
reinforcements
battle.
approaching.
So let's see where they're coming from. Okay, they're coming from behind us. So let's get all of our forces over here. And then we'll engage the army first. We won't worry about the garrison. And there's the enemy general. Some chariots.
Ready orders.
See about eliminating him. And we'll just see if we can run on past the garrison force here.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, pull back.
Our general is under attack.
I have a lot of cavalry, so I think we need to deal with the cavalry first.
Noble horse archers! Riders, advance!
Keep on
Horse
moving.
archers! Advance
on
and
moving.
waiting orders! What are your orders?
These horse archers
Missile cavalry!
look like they're about to get caught somehow.
Missile cavalry at your command! Noble horse archers! Awaiting order! Riders
And they're trapping us. This is actually really good by the AI, I'm not gonna lie.
fight, my lord, or we die! Riders, advance!
Just keep running. Just keep running.
Noble horse archers! Missile cavalry! Ready! Ready! Noble horse archers! Horse archers! My lord!
He somehow routed that enemy spear unit.
Missile cavalry at your command! Orders! Archers!
And we routed this one too somehow.
Cavalry! Missiles ready! Ready!
I'm not gonna lie, that was a little impressive by the AI. They definitely had us in a corner there. We hadn't been able to just kind of run through those spear units, we would have been screwed.
Noble horse archers! My lord!
Now these guys are getting caught on these spearmen.
For the king! Noble horse archers! Missile armed riders!
The men are wavering.
Advance at speed!
Poor pathing of this game is kind of
Horse archers!
causing them to stop running when they don't need to stop running.
Awaiting orders!
You need to keep going.
And riders, advance! Noble horse archers! Missile cavalry! Missile cavalry at your command! Noble horse archers!
That was close. But we're in the clear now. That was very close.
Your command! Advance!
Gotta knock these cavalry out here real quick. Make sure we're using our ammunition against targets that are actually going to matter.
What are your orders?
Running. Why are you stopping? much better now. I might need to get our units to rest here in a second because they're going to be exhausted for all this running. To these, I think these are peltas. No, those are archers. Okay, good. Good that we're getting rid of them. Now all these units are just clumping together. Keep moving, keep moving. Just keep firing into those spear units.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Definitely a bit of a scary battle.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We definitely could have lost a lot of units. Just run these guys down real quick because they should break almost immediately. Not quick enough. Gotta stay away from those elephants. If we can eliminate those elephants, that'd be very good too. Definitely don't want to have to worry about them in the next battle here. Let's get you out of here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
So those elephants going muck now. Very good. Doesn't look like they're doing a whole lot of damage to their own forces, but that's alright. keep running. Just keep running.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
These Indian militia are offering their backs to us.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Not taking many casualties though. Just all of this forest here. Definitely makes it a little bit tougher to take them out. Yeah, those arrows are basically doing
One of our
nothing.
units has used all its ammunition.
Let's see if we can get these guys who
Our
are out
hidden
in the
units have
open.
been discovered. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Awaiting orders!
And it looks like there's some cultists up there, so let's just run into them. Not a very productive battle. Definitely a little bit nervous about the Hindi forces here sallying out. They may be able to get rid of this entire stack, because if we lose the next battle, it'll destroy the stack instantly. Okay, let's get some shots into these guys over here. Now that they're all good and exhausted. Alright, this should route here. Yep, there they go. And let's take out these elephants, because we don't want to have to deal with them in the next battle.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Elephants are basically gone. Let's get rid of these guys. And
One of our
then
units has
some of
used all its
those
ammunition.
cultists, and then probably retreat after that.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, apparently those guys are a little bit tougher. Not wanting to waver en route.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
So let's just take out these peltists and get out of here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
They're not really wanting to route. Okay, we need to get out of here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
They're a little bit more Hellenic looking, so they're probably a little bit stronger. That was definitely not a good battle. And we're going to be kind of backed into a corner here in this next skirmish. Did do a little bit of damage to them, but definitely not enough. Might luck out and they may not sally out and attack us. I have a feeling they will, though. It's going to be very difficult to win if they do. Somehow lost those two units.
Gathering supplies, my lord.
Okay. We auto-resolve 100%. Otherwise we lose that army. Even though they're attacking across a river. That was definitely a very unnerving battle. We lucked out, especially that we were placed across that river and they attacked across it, which I think auto-resolve takes into consideration. Because if we had fought that battle in real time, we would have lost for sure. Okay, rebellion, that's fine. Let's get infantry tents. Or we could get crop rotation, which I think would be better. Yeah, I think we'd do that. And we'll let you recover
My lord.
as much as I want to get rid of that army.
This a garrison? Ready for battle.
these guys look fairly similar to my horse archers, so I think I'll use them to replenish my the horse archers that I lost.
We fight for you, my lord.
Okay, and we have this army moving in. Nothing over in Pura as far as we could tell.
Now only patrols. What cruelty do you wish? All ready for further orders. At your command.
Doesn't matter if we put them in there or not. Let's raid.
Burn or steal.
We would lose too much food. Okay, don't really need to do anything politically speaking.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Let's move you into Mariconda. We know what they're doing over there.
Stopping for now, my lord.
Big stack starting to form up there.
How may I serve you? Mithra, watch over.
And doesn't look like a whole lot left from the Indy forces, so we just need to defeat this guy and we'll be fine. Now the question is, do I want them to just take this settlement from the rebels? Could do that. I think we need to build that there. Yeah, let's just let the rebels have it.
March.
And we have some expansion up here. So let's see, what should we build? I wish I could see more than just these two. I mean, they're all basically the same. Yeah, I think we go for more agriculture. Just go for nomad camp. Can we tax you without losing food? -1 food. Very, very close. Very close.
How can awaiting what crew ready for battle? My lord. Get to it, man.
Move you back there so you're in the faction capital. Okay, I think that's good for this turn. Okay, you are replenishing there. Good, good. Let's see if we can trade.
As befits your reputation.
No. Balance of power is definitely looking in our favor now, though.
Be welcome, and may Hermes bless your words with appropriate speed.
Welcome, friend.
Alright, perfect. Let's send you as a diplomat to Actropactan. And have someone throw games in Arabia. So I think the beginning of this next turn we'll take the last Hindi settlement. We'll let the other Hindi forces take the one that's about to rebel from us, and then we should be in a good position, because that'll be all their major armies wiped out, and should have an easy march down into their provincial capital. We can always use our new army. Yeah, I'm not going to auto-resolve this. Or do I? Yeah, I'll just auto-resolve. Lost a horse archer. That's okay. Definitely looking to be in a strong position. We've had a very lucky campaign thus far. Good start, lucky with our battles, especially with the new Shah who retreated behind that river. Okay, yeah, and go ahead and go ahead and take that. Moving a little slow here at the end of the them taking Ferrata. There we go. And it looks like one of those dudes' wife got killed. Just get another one. Okay.
Parthia's bidding.
Let's take this.
We take this settlement for you, my lord.
Occupy.
My lord. We fight for you, finding shelter.
Where are these guys going? They might be going up here.
Ready for battle. Destroy them! Next command, my lord. Advance! The great and glorious
All replenished.
fight for our cause. At your... None will escape.
And let's finish with our conquest here.
Ready for battle.
Just leave.
My lord.
I think we can just fill this guy's army out. Make a move down
Our
south.
lord needs good fighters. To battle! We take this.
Okay. You see, no, there's no point in doing that right now. Let's just do this battle, take the settlement.
The arrow strikes home.
We'll take a look and see, diplomacy-wise, what we can do, and then that should be a good place to end this episode. It'll be a little bit longer one, but it seems like there was a little bit more going on in this particular playthrough.
Battle group awaiting orders! Archers! What is the king's bidding?
Alright, let's knock out these cavalry first.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
I'm just glad we didn't lose this general in that battle that we fought, where we got encircled.
Our general is under
Move speed
attack.
is so slow, comparatively speaking. He just kept getting caught out in the open. And this time, because there's no forest, these horses are just getting demolished. Right, forming up a solid line, getting some good shots into these spearmen. See if we can get around and shoot these guys on the side, because they're a little bit stronger than these militia. Here, keep putting some good shots into the back of them. Good job. Yeah, there goes some of their stronger units. Just continually running backwards, offering their exposed backs to us.
We serve the king! Our orders! Forward!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Tell us! Double horse archers! Parthia! Who are we? Ready! Advance at speed!
And keep shooting them in the back. Keep shooting them in the back.
Our orders!
The men are wavering.
Stop having poor pathing. That'd be useful too.
Horse archers! Double horse archers! Double
guys from the side.
Double horse archers! Horse archers! Forward! Awaiting orders!
Just run into these guys down here.
Quickly now!
Maybe not.
Orders, my lord!
Kind of regroup a little bit here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Hoorah, master! Serve the king! My lord!
Let's have you
Awake!
back off.
Ready! Cavalry! Missiles ready! Who are we? Awaiting orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's run into those guys.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
For glory!
Should be able to rout these guys, not very many of them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, definitely not very many of these guys left. Should route here, and there they go.
Ready! Wait! Missile cavalry at your command!
One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, and these second and third units here are gonna have to be my main charging forces, just because I don't want to risk my general.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
On my order! Withdraw! Parthia! Horse archers! Missile armed
Pull
riders!
those guys back.
Awaiting orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Horse archers! Awaiting orders! Parthia! Horse archers! Double horse archers! Missile cavalry! Forward! Riders advance!
Sweep around the side. Make these militia routes as well if we can.
Charge!
Looks like they're getting ready to start wavering. There we go. Should be a mass rout.
Good!
And there goes the last of the garrison. So there we have it. We have taken all of Bactria. We managed to get encircled, but pull out a victory from it. Things are looking good financially. We're starting to recruit a 4th army, and the food problem is coming under control. So I think with that, as soon as we get back to the main screen, we'll just take a look at if we can do anything diplomatically. I'm just going to occupy.
Ready for battle.
And we'll see. We'll see if we can do anything diplomatically, and then we'll end turn here and end the episode.
And burden yourself of diplomacy. In Pharaoh's name.
I am honored to receive this.
You guys like
Please
us.
accept as a more.
You just don't want to do anything with us.
What cruelty do you
Get you out of the
wish?
settlement
Finding shelter.
and give you some charge bonus, and we'll get some cultural conversion. Right, and with that, I think that's a good place to leave off. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I will see you next time in the next episode.
You call this a garrison?
Oh. Of course I miss
My lord.
that before we end.
Parthia's bidding, my lord. How may I serve Parthia?
How may I serve you?
Alright, there we go. Have a good one, guys. See you later.